Mama Fossil here. Well, I need to rant. You can disagree, you can agree. I don't really care. This is just my feelings, my thoughts on the whole situation. All the shootings, mental health, gun control, the whole damn thing. I know there's a lot of people that say it's not a mental health issue. It's not a gun issue. It's an everything issue. Damn straight. It really is. It's not just one particular thing. The gun issue, the guns are not the issue. Let me make that straight. Let me make that clear. Guns do not go off by themselves. It could be a pair of scissors, it could be a fucking stick, it could be a rope, whatever. The issue with the guns is simply people want them bad enough, they're gonna get them. Plain and simple. They're gonna get them. That's a problem. You know, it's the same thing with illegal drugs. Street drugs. You want them, you're gonna find somebody that can supply them to you. Okay, so back to it being a mental health issue. I've heard several people say, no, it's not a mental health issue. Yeah, it really is. Sorry, but people just don't go out killing other people, especially mass murders, if they're straight in the head. They don't. They just don't. Could it be the medications that they're on? It's a possibility that could add to it. God only knows, medications all have side effects. Could it make the person worse? Sure it could. But let's get back to the possibility of it being a mental issue. How can you say it's not? Seriously. You're saying a person that's mentally stable goes out and shoots a bunch of people? They really don't. I don't know what their issue is. I don't know exactly what you would label them as. But there's a problem there. There is. How can you deny it? You can't just say, well, it's the medication they're on, it's the guns. No, fuck that. It's a lot of things. It really is. It's society. It's our fucking society. It's the punishment for doing these crimes. Make a fucking example out of these people. Stop making them popular. Do you know that that could be part of why they're doing it? Let's take somebody that's withdrawn socially. They're not socially accepted. Maybe they don't have a girlfriend. Maybe they don't have many friends or any friends. And we all know that it's all about social media now. That's just the times we're in, unfortunately. Maybe they've been bullied. Who knows what their background is. So you get this person that's had all this stuff. They're mentally unstable. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I've got my own mental issues as well, but what I'm trying to get at is you can't just say it's one thing, because it isn't one thing. It isn't. So you get the social media, and I've heard quite a few of them posted things relating to the crime that they were going to commit. Nobody took them serious. I mean, do we take everybody serious when they say, oh, I'm going to go kill somebody, or I could just kill them? Where do we start? Who do we take serious? What do we do? Okay, so I was saying maybe the person or persons feel socially inept. You know, they don't fit in. They have all these feelings. Well, one quick way to become acknowledged and go down in history and to be forever remembered by millions of people and have your face everywhere is to commit a horrendous crime. We all say, you know, don't make them popular. But this shit's everywhere. It's everywhere on social media. It's on the radio. It's in the newspapers. It's everywhere. And we all talk about it. That person succeeded. If that's what they were looking for, they succeeded. They are now forever popular. They're going down in history as a mass murderer. Is that a good thing? Well, of course it's not a fucking good thing. But in their mind, being acknowledged, being popular, being well known and talked about, that's huge. Is that the reason why they all do it? I don't know. I don't. I'm just here to talk about it, to vent about it. Everybody's talking about it. Everybody has their own idea. Psychiatrists are saying one thing. You know, our president says another thing. Other people on Facebook, YouTube, everybody's talking about it. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to give my 2 cents worth. And my 2 cents worth is this. It's a lot of things. It's social media. It's us as a society. It's lack of proper punishment. It's obviously they're getting the guns somehow. But what if they couldn't get the guns? Would it be a bomb? Would it be a knife? I don't know. I get upset. I do. When people say it's not a mental health issue. It is. It is. Are you going to go out and just start killing a bunch of people? Well, neither am I. There's instability in that person's mind. And, you know, what it is exactly, I don't know. All I know is it's a problem within our society. And yeah, I think that the victims should have a lot more popularity, is I'm sure a bad word, but they should be seen. They should be acknowledged. They should be remembered. Not the person that committed the crime. How do you do that? You know, all the newspapers, all the CNN and Fox and CBS, whoever. I'm not going to pinpoint anyone. They're all, you know, they get a story and they run with it. That's their business. That's what they do. They make the person popular. And whether that person lives or dies, they have now become very, very well known. where do we start? What do we do? You know, there's a lot of mental health issues. Maybe there always has been. I don't know. I am sure there has. I just think that there's more people today. Way more people than there used to be. And social media doesn't help. The fact that people are so addicted to social media and they hide behind it and they don't get out. You know, when I was growing up, let's get off that subject. It's kind of the same subject, but let's talk about this for a minute. When I was growing up, I was not considered the popular kid. Okay? Let's see. There were different groups in school. I'm sure everybody's experienced it. There was the super popular group. Excuse me. Which were, you know, the socially more good-looking group. They came from families with more money. They were the cool kids. Then there was the geek or nerdy group. The ones that were just kind of goofy and dressed differently than what society thought they should. And then there was so they were like the geeky, silly group. And then there was like the nerdy group, which, you know, again, they didn't fit in socially. Maybe they were really into science, really into math, whatever. They were really smart. But socially, they didn't fit in. Then there was like the stoner group or the party group. There are all these different groups, cliques. There always has been, there always will be. I didn't really fit in with any of them, honestly. I was a straight A student. I was pretty much a loner. I was pretty shy. I kind of went, towards the end, I kind of went with the party group. And I to this day, I don't know why, but I liked people from each group. There, you know, I didn't really see that one group was, you know, oh, I'm not going to like so-and-so because they're from that group. I may not be a part of that group, but I may like somebody in that group. I was raised out in the country. I had chores. My chores took me an hour to 2 hours to do. I had to do them. They weren't easy chores. Well, some of them were easy. Some of them weren't. I had to do them every single day after school. I would come home, change out of my school clothes, get into my after school clothes, which were older clothes, and I would do my chores, and then I had to do my homework. If I was lucky, I would have some daylight, and I would go horseback riding. And then if I was really lucky, after dinner, I would have time to watch maybe an hour of TV. There was no social media. So if you got bullied or whatever, it was just at school. You didn't have to see it and watch it and look at it via your phone for social media or your laptop or whatever means that you use now. I didn't really get picked on necessarily a whole lot. A little bit, but not too terribly. But I think pretty much everybody got picked on in one way or another. I mean, that's just how it was. And that's how it is today. But the difference is, again, social media. We're surrounded by it. It's everywhere. So what's a good thing to do? Get off freaking social media. People are cruel. They're keyboard warriors. They're going to say whatever the hell they want. They don't care. And some people you know, a lot of them you don't. So basically, I was outside a lot, when I wasn't doing my schoolwork, or watching maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours on the weekends of television. I was outside being creative and using my imagination and whatnot. Most kids don't have that today. And so I can understand how they become withdrawn and depressed and so forth. All I can say is get off social media. Get off of it. Stop it. It will help. It really will. As far as that leading to people becoming mass murderers, I don't know for sure. I don't. I'm not a therapist. I'm not, the person talking to them, finding out what their thoughts and feelings are, their background. I just know that social media definitely does not help in any way, shape, or form when it comes to people that are being bullied, people that are depressed, people that want to commit crimes. It's a lot of them post something in reference to the crime they're going to commit. And I think people just don't take them serious. They just think it's, they're having a bad day or whatever. So what do? Do we take everybody serious that makes a statement about killing someone or killing themselves? I would like to say yes, but there's so many people that say stuff like that. What do you do? There's not enough people to take care of it. I'm really saddened and disgusted. My heart hurts for all the people that have lost their lives or that are hurt because of these mass murders. And not just the mass murders, the single ones. The ones where it's just one person. Everyone's lives matter. And I'm going to get a lot of flack for this. But even that horrible, disgusting, low-life scumbag son of a bitch that do these horrendous crimes, at some point in time, their life mattered. Where did it go wrong? What happened to them? They're somebody's kid, they're somebody's brother, sister, nephew, uncle, whatever. Where did everything go wrong? Could it have been stopped? Could they be helped? I don't know. But I do know we do need stiffer punishment. Make an example. This is what's going to happen to you if you commit these crimes. And we're also, sure, your face may be up, but we're going to let everybody know that was a horrible, disgusting thing you did. That you're not a wonderful person for doing it. We're not going to glorify the fact that you took people's lives. I'm sad for you that you had to become that kind of person. But you did, and you did these horrible things. and you ruined people's lives, and you took people's lives. I don't know, guys. I can't say exactly what needs to be done because so many things need to be done. There's not just one thing that causes this. There isn't. It's not access, somehow getting access to guns, because somebody that is mentally stable to the point where, they don't think it's right to go and kill a bunch of people, they're not going to go find a gun and go do this. So yes, they are mentally unstable. Sorry. I just get heated up when I think about all this, and I hear people saying, oh, it's not this, and oh, it's that. Come on, people. Come on. All I know is there's people out there hurting, and people are scared. I'm scared. I really am. It's like, where are you safe now? Is there anywhere that you're truly safe? A Walmart? A garlic festival? A festival or a concert? I mean, you don't know where it's going to happen next. Or do you? If somebody posts something, say something. Maybe they weren't going to follow through with it. But what if they were? You could save somebody's life. I don't even know why I'm bringing it up because I don't have all the information in front of me. Maybe I'll do another video later. There was this one guy, and he said he has like I think it's a gaming app. Anyway, a bunch of people go on there and they talk about stuff, and he wants it shut down because he feels that it's a place for people to go and talk about dark things, talk about things like killing people and shooting a bunch of people and whatever it may be. And he asked for it to be shut down. It's his own site or company. We need to listen. We need to pay attention to people around us. And I think that's a good place to start. Start being more aware of the people in your life. If they seem like something's wrong, or if they make some kind of threats, start taking it serious. I mean, it's sad that we have to take everybody serious because maybe they're not serious, but we kind of do now. That's all I gotta say. Everybody be well, be safe. Mama Fossil out.